What would you say is maybe the most important mindset for like sales professionals to succeed today?
Oh man, today, jeez, it's, that's a tough question to answer. If there's one, I think the one now that because I'll change depending on where the shift, like what's going on in the marketplace. I think the one thing that resonates with me now is the mindset of understanding that if the rate of change, and this is a Jack Welch quote that I jump all over all the time, because it's kind of a wake up call for everybody. And it's a mindset of going into your day to day, realizing that if the rate of change is faster outside of your organization than it is inside, the end is near. So for me, that's a big game changer. That's a big wake up call, because if you can wake up every morning and say, okay, what am I doing today? Am I doing things that are going to move the needle? For me, I think that's the mindset. Also, a lot of people talk about the power of one, and that's one of the things that I double down on a lot, is because when you're looking at changing your business, changing how you're selling essentially for a sales rep, or how am I attacking my territory? When you look at the final number, it can be daunting for a lot of sales professionals. So a lot of these people will get paralyzed by it. And if you really focus down on the one, power of one more call, one more conversation, one more LinkedIn message, one more email, one more, just 1% better every single day. By the way, James Clear talks about it in Atomic Habits. If you get 1% better every single day at the end of the year, you'll be 37% better than where you were at the beginning. So if you can really focus on that granular effect, I think for me, that's another big shift as far as the mindset is concerned. If you can adopt that mindset of that power of one, that'll change everything. Now, you're asking me one. I told you I don't have one. The other one that I really double down on is that over the years with technology, we've lost sight of the fundamentals, right? We've went through this period of time, and, especially in SaaS, went through this period of time where you just put a kid in a seat and knew how to work a computer and a mouse and just click, 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 and created this cadence, and people bought. Well, that's changed. Now, what happened is that, in my opinion, that shift in the market, like that accelerator in the market, it's made people lazy, and it's made people forget the fundamentals. So if you can go back to the old mindset of saying, okay, what are the fundamentals of sales? What are the things that got me successful in the first place before the big boom? Because now we've hit that plateau, and now we're coming down, right? Seeing all these big organizations start cutting people out, reducing staff, reducing headcount. Now they're looking at it as, okay, less people are buying. It's no longer just shoot spaghetti on the wall, hope some of it sticks. How do we get ourselves better? And then everybody has forgotten, not everybody, I shouldn't say everybody, a lot of people have forgotten what the fundamentals are. So one of the key things that we work on, or I particularly work on when I'm with groups, is going back to the simplistic fundamentals of sales. Just getting back to what are the basics, man? And it's one thing that I've learned in coaching sports is, fundamentals. I'm a big sports fan. I don't know, just if you're a sports fan, but
yeah, absolutely.
I've had a lot of friends in coaching in high level sports and football and in hockey. And one thing that they double down on when they're talking about coaching kids and these clinics that they have, minor league coaches coming into these professional coaching clinics, they're trying to ask these elaborate questions like, how can I get my kids to play a certain system? And they're like, well, dude, can your kid actually throw a ball? Can your kid actually catch a football? And if they can't do that on a regular basis, why are you trying to bring in all these Madden plays? You know what I mean? You're playing way too many video games. They can't make a 3-point stance in football. You're going to teach these all blocking schemes. Like, let's break it down a little bit. So I try to apply that same thought process or methodology in the sales side of things, going back to fundamentals, back to basics.